You are right for the most part. Most people in the world do have hope. I do not have hope. I do not practice the suffering of hope. You said even I do. But I'll tell you that over my process of deconstructing from Christianity, one of the things that happened is I began to study many different religions. And when I came across Buddhism and Taoism, one of the things I came to realize was the fact that hope creates desire. Desire creates thirst. Thirst creates suffering. And the intent of life is to rid yourself of suffering. And so I went through the process while I was studying Taoism, while I was studying Buddhism for a couple of years, of being able to rid myself of hope, desire, thirst, suffering. Now, this doesn't mean that things don't happen in your life. Things still happen in your life. It is your reaction. It is how you internalize those things that make a difference. And then a little bit later on, when I started studying the Hermetic laws, and I come to realize how to manifest things in my life were truly based on how I manifest my emotion, my status, my mental status, my emotional status, then that would determine what my perception and my outcome would be, whether or not I will suffer or whether or not I will see things exactly as they are and then manifest in my life whatever it is I truly desire to have in my life. And I know I use the term desire quite often, because it is the easiest way to explain it to most people, because you are right, most people do have desire. I don't have desire in such a way that it drives me. I don't have desire that causes me to feel some kind of way if things don't work out the way I intend for them to work out. Sure, every now and then I might get frustrated because my results didn't come out the way I expected them to come out. But I just go to the drawing board again and start reevaluating the facts to which I have, see what my understanding is now, and then try again. Because just as it is as much work for you to do something bad, it is as much work for you to do something good. As much it is for you to put forth the non-effort of doing nothing, it truly the same effort is required in order for you to do something. It is not that you do nothing in life. It is that you just move towards whatever is pleasing in your life, whatever brings the most pleasure in your life. You see, even to me, Buddhists get this part wrong. You will see Buddhists often become ascetics when it comes to certain aspects of pleasures in life. But the Buddha, Siddhartha himself, taught that the goal of life is to experience as much pleasure as you possibly can. That life should be pleasurable in every moment, because the moment is all that you actually have. So the pursuit of pleasure is not rejected, but the pursuit of pleasure is what you go for. When you talk to someone of any religion, their goal is to go to heaven. What is this heaven? Ultimate pleasure, continuous ultimate pleasure. It's just in the Hermetics, as well as the Tao and as well as Buddhism, that pleasure is to be gained in the here and now, not something in the future, because you have no idea what the future holds. It's not something in the past because you've already experienced it and you can't go back and experience it again. What's gone is gone. All you can do is learn from it and continue to move forward and to make now pleasurable. Make now the moment of heaven. So as I move through my day, I make now the moment of heaven. People often say, why do you do these videos? Because doing these videos is a now thing that gives me pleasure. It is not because I want to become famous. I don't. I really don't. To be honest, when people recognize me on the street, it's a little embarrassing. I feel a little bit like, oh man. But at the same time, I'm appreciative, because when I recognize that I brought pleasure to someone else's life, that brings me pleasure again. So there's pleasure in it. So that's why these are being made. But as far as me having hope, hope in itself is totally different from moving towards a goal, moving towards something that is going to give you pleasure. Hope is when you are expecting something to materialize and you put forth little to zero effort in order to obtain it. Hope is just wishful thinking. Hope is, oh, the manna may rain down on me one day. The check will come into the mail. My spouse will start acting right. My children will start acting right. The job is just going to recognize me and give me the raise or give me the promotion. Those things are hope. The police are going to stop mishandling their authority. The government is going to stop mishandling their authority. World peace is just going to come about. That's hope. You see, people who abandon hope and go for what they know, they receive. Those who sit in hope, they're always going to be in suffering because they'll always thirst for something that they could have manifested themselves. So no, I don't have hope. So you have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.